starting off with a lot of mist. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and it was an absolutely beautiful night. So calm, so peaceful. I woke up in the middle of the night and had a look at the sky, just stars everywhere, which was brilliant. So now it's time for some porridge. Bon appetit. Well, it's just past 7 o'clock. We are all packed up and ready to go. And occasionally the sun will come out, burn away some of the clouds, and you can get a view. So I'm hoping there's a little hill up there. I'm going to climb that and wait for the sun to destroy some clouds. You can kind of see it looming behind me there, and hopefully get an incredible view across the whole national park. What a way to start the day. I'm trying to get to the summit of the next mountain. It's quite difficult actually. There's just these boulders in the way, and they're enormous and they're really far apart. So, well, I just about made it, clambering over all of these things. Welcome to summit number 5. Glorious. So the plan now is to move along here for a while, down into the valley, and then up Snowdon, which is there, via this thing here known as Crib Goch. And now I'm looking at it, I gotta say guys, it does look pretty scary. It looks extremely narrow, but I'm hoping that as long as it stays relatively sunny and I'll be able to see where I'm going, it should be fine. Right, goodbye to this wonderful mountain and onwards to the next one via terrifying drops in the boulders. The mist made for a very atmospheric landscape. I felt like I was on another planet. Summit number 6. And so off I went, striding back down the valley and towards Snowdon, the highest mountain in Wales. Well, I am now on my way up Snowdon. I stopped at the visitors centre hoping there'd be a cafe where I could buy some proper cooked breakfast, but no, alas, nothing. However, they did have some Kendal mint cake, which is always a treat when you're going up a mountain, just pure sugar and mint. So we're going to make our way up, and a lot of people have had the same idea as me, it seems. However, I'm going up Crib Goch as well, which is going to be rather tricky. See you up there. It's Crib Goch o'clock. Oh, we're climbing. But there's still some way to go. It's time for some serious climbing, I think. Now I was properly climbing. I needed to concentrate on every movement, keeping my hands and feet in secure places at all times. Occasionally it was a bit scary, and I might say something like, "Oh, don't like that." But on the whole, it was pretty good fun.
Take me a video. You want to? Yeah.
And now we have to navigate along this ridge. It looks okay, but there are two quite steep sides. Uh-oh. Let me just show you what this is like. I will put this away in a moment so I can concentrate on not dying. But yeah, this is some pretty hair-raising stuff. Nice easy section for a while, but if you look up ahead, uh-oh, there's more of it. I was surprised to see a train going all the way up to the summit. If I'd known that was there, maybe I wouldn't have had to do all the walking. I also saw a man carrying a fridge on his back. There was a massive queue for the summit, which some people were trying to skip. Get in the queue! Well, it's been a long queue, but it's been very entertaining. People have been trying to cut in, and in true British fashion, what have we all been doing? We've been booing them, but we're almost there now.
Shame.
And yelling shame as well. So there we are.
There we go.
We did it. We did it, and I didn't do anything to annoy other people apart from yell at them. Way! Well, just stopped off at a pub for a very late lunch, and on the way down into the village where I found the pub, which I'm just leaving now, I met a man who lives in the village, a local guy, and I got chatting to him because I saw he had a Nepal flag on his fleece, and I've been there recently, so we had a little chat. Turns out this guy, he is looking in very good shape, but he's 85 years old. He's been going to Nepal and Bhutan and places like that in the Alps for the last 50, 60 years. And he told me he's climbed Snowdon 4,000 times. I'm very happy for having done it twice, but 4,000 is quite extraordinary. He works for the national park occasionally, he says, and he probably goes up about 150 times a year. So that is my goal. One day I will be a mountain man like him. So basic plan is I'm going up that and then wander around, find somewhere to camp. Conditions are unbelievably good, so part of me wants to gamble on it being decent weather overnight and then sleeping somewhere high up, but gambling on weather in the British Isles and in Wales in particular, that's not a good game. It's been pretty steep, but we're nearly there. Number 9. That's number 10. It looks pretty scary. Number 10. I think that's 11. Whew, we got 2 hours of sunlight left. I think it's doable. Number 11. Sorry. Number 12. So, not much sunlight left, and I have been umming and ahhing about the possibility of sleeping somewhere up here on this last mountain. But ultimately, there are sheep that have just appeared, and we all know what sheep mean. Well, yes, wool, but also farmers. And if there's one thing I do not want to do on this trip, it's to provoke an irate Welsh farmer into shooting me in my tent. So I'm gonna keep going, and ultimately there's nowhere really flat on here anyway, unsurprisingly, as it's a mountain. So I'm gonna keep going down towards the village of Nantle, and I'm hoping that in the forest around the lake there'll be some sort of flat spot where I can surreptitiously stow myself in my tent. And so down the final mountain I went, enjoying the very last of the evening sunlight. Well, the sun has set. This isn't quite as secluded as I was hoping, but further down into the trees it just gets extremely boggy or overrun with midges or just really steep. So this will have to do, and I'm hoping no early morning dog walkers come along and find me here. I'm going to set an extremely early alarm, get out of here, get the bus to Bangor, get a large breakfast in the morning, and then head back to London. So it's been an absolute delight. We've got the moon shining down on us, the last faint glimmers of sunlight coming over the horizon, and what an extraordinary time. Thank you, Wales. I can still see Snowdon over there. I'm sure that I will be back. Well, it's now hailing quite heavily. It's seriously strong. Ow! Ow, my hands!